All right, so we're live. We'll wait for people to join. For those of you that are going to watch this later, welcome to Willow Creek Homestead. This is our live broadcast of a challenge we accepted by Wholesome Roots to share 10 reasons why we homestead. So our plan is to discuss that live with our audience, and we'll go from there. So we're just waiting for people to join.
Okay, where's the live chat?
Duckhead Homestead, we see you in the chat. Welcome.
Tell your friends. The first part of the chat's always so boring, right?
I know, and then people get to watch this later when it's posted to our channel, and I think, hey, Teal House, nice of you to join us. Appreciate you.
Oh.
Just gonna wait a few more minutes here.
Not that the two of you aren't super important. Hey, David, thanks for joining us. We didn't really announce much that we were doing this, so I hope that we can get a few more people to join us. And if not, we'll rock it out with who's here, because you guys are awesome.
Yep.
We'll wait just another minute or two, and then we'll just jump in. How's the video? Does it look okay? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Yeah, can you hear us okay?
I mean, I know there's been a lot of problems with live streams the last couple of days, just with the buffering and whatnot, so a little worried.
People will come.
Hey, Bubba's Corner. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, you gotta go. Video is awesome. Thank you, Teal House. Hey, Holler Homestead.
Welcome, Holler Homestead.
And Christian, thanks for coming. We got a few people. Appreciate you taking time to come and hang out with us.
Yeah, there have been a lot of live streams today, so we kind of are at the last minute debating whether or not to do this because of that, but it was in the schedule, so.
Yeah, we've been wanting to do it for quite a while, and
we need to get it over and done with.
Yes. Hey, Whimsical Wonder Farm. Thanks for coming. Did I say that right? I think I did. Thanks. Nonetheless, hello. Hey. They recently came to our homestead a few days ago, so you guys should check out that video. They are fantastic.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Well, should we get started then, I guess?
Yes.
So we've accepted a challenge by Wholesome Roots to share 10 reasons why we homestead. And we thought, well, let's do a live chat, kind of almost a Q&A style thing about that topic. And with the caveat that homesteading, you know, when you define homesteading and what it means to people, it almost seems like it means something different to everyone, and it's very personal. So with that in mind, we're going to share our reasons for homesteading and from our perspective as to, you know, what homesteading means to us.
Yes.
So, and it was kind of hard to come up with 10 reasons why we homestead. Like we came up with like 3 main reasons. I feel like the others kind of just are subcategories to those 3 main ones, but I think this will work. So
looks like Wholesome Roots just joined us. We're just saying that we're doing your collaboration that you shouted us out to do, the 10 reasons why we homestead. So
thanks for the challenge.
Yes.
And hopefully we do it justice.
How do we make her a moderator?
And we're going to make her a moderator.
She's going to moderate for us today. She's moderated for the Art and Bree channel today. She's moderated for the Justin Rhodes channel today. She's amazing.
Oh, there we go. Add moderator.
Put in timeout. I have been put in timeout chat on other.
Have you really?
Yes, like when I chat with other channels, they're like, "You've commented too much. Please take a break."
Because you're too chatty.
I know, right? And so, homesteading with the cases, they have made me a moderator so I can get stopped getting put in timeout.
You just gotta slow down and pace yourself.
No, I'm cool enough that I need to talk.
You are cool. Okay, so we got Wholesome Roots set up as moderator. All right, so how do you want to start this?
So,
the first reason.
yes. Why do we homestead? We made some notes. So
we had to go back into the past to
Why did we start homesteading? You know,
our pre-Idaho life. So going back to
the dark side.
suburbia.
Yes.
Which is nothing wrong with that. That's your thing. Homesteading can be wherever you're at.
And we were happy there for what?
We were.
How long were we there? 13 years? 13 years.
Yeah.
And we did our fair share of homesteading there in its definition that was there. Now we've changed.
So we started there, and
No.
so we went back to that. So why did we start? And I think the number one reason we started was, well, we started having kids.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for anyone that's a parent, I don't know, I'm assuming for everyone that's a parent, it's a huge responsibility. And when it finally sinks in, like, oh my gosh, I've got this life to take care of, this person that I'm responsible for, I don't know, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And so there was a lot of contemplating that was involved in that. Like, you know, I want to make sure that I teach these kids, you know, how to live and learn and grow and be responsible. And so responsibility was a big thing for me. And
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted my kids to be responsible and to know the value of hard work. And so that was kind of the overarching thing that made me take the dive into, you know, living a homesteading lifestyle. Because I thought there's a lot of opportunity there to teach my kids, you know, responsibility and hard work.
Yeah, Hill House is saying, you know, good point. Kids are a big deal. So it really, like you're saying, it is a big deal.
Right. So
Responsibility.
that was the big kicker. That's when I started thinking, what can I do? How am I going to do this? How am I going to be a good parent and teach these things? That kicked in my mind. And we started with chickens.
The gateway drug is what I say.
And I say that, but like we started with chickens and teach my kids responsibility. But in conjunction with that, you know, we had a desire to do that ourselves, you know, to learn from the experience of, you know, taking care of animals like that, you know.
And, you know, I had a concern. I mean, we lived in we had a tiny yard. I mean, it was good enough, but, you know, I was concerned about getting animals and chickens. And so I wasn't really on board when Jonah said, let's get chickens. And I'm like, chickens? We don't live in a farming area. We don't have a lot of land, but we made it work, and it's been wonderful. And we've had chickens for what now? 7 years or so, and it's been great.
7 or 8, yeah.
And
so.
We had a couple of Jonah's brothers that lived with us for a little while, and they also took on that responsibility of caring for those chickens. And it was a great growing experience for all involved. And we're going to kind of touch on that too. But
yeah.
Somebody's asking, I saw it, and Christian is asking, can you homestead from a condo? I think depending on your own definition of homesteading, you sure can. You can grow things in your window. You can, if you don't have a yard, I mean, you just have to get creative. And if you've got a balcony, I know the Holler Homestead, I want to say, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I want to say in one of her videos, she talks about they had an apartment or something, and she had all kinds of containers that they were growing out on their back deck. I mean, you can do whatever you can do in the space you have available.
Yeah, like canning or, you know, being more self-sufficient in any way you can, I think is self-sufficiency. And that's one of our things, or sustainability, I think is what we titled it. In whatever way you can to be more self-sufficient and live a more sustainable lifestyle at whatever scale. And I think Rose even touches on this in her 10 reasons video, and that you can start wherever you're at. Just start.
Yeah, she does. Just do whatever you can do. And if you don't have any land, or you don't, find a friend who does. Use your friends.
Yeah, there's like
there's
a YouTube channel, and I don't remember the name, but this guy like rents people's yards and gardens out of it, and he makes his living gardening other people's property. But anyway, lots of ideas.
Yeah, so get creative.
Yeah. And our kids, just to touch on that responsibility, our kids do most of the animal chores around here. In fact, they do them all. We get started with the animal. We learn how to take care of what its basic needs are, and then we have the kids come out and do that with us, and get a routine for them. But it's their responsibility, and we've had animals die because of a lack of responsibility, and it's been hard on them. It's hard on us, and we've lost a lot of chickens over the years. We lost a bunny. Yep.
And not even, lack of care. They got fed and stuff, so don't think we're neglecting. But like if the dog got let out in his early days, he ate a few chickens in his day. So just the lack of responsibility of latching a gate, or and so it's a good learning thing, but it's hard. It's hard to lose things.
It is hard. It's hard, especially as parents, when you put so much time and effort into, and money, hard-earned money into things like this, but it's worth it in the end, I believe. Yeah. So, and then they get to see the fruits of their labor. That's another thing that I wrote down. Seeing gathering the eggs and benefiting from that.
Or dropping them all on the way into the house. That was fun. I think Sam dropped 9 eggs. He was holding the basket. He was trying to hold them with 2 fingers, and then just the pigs got some eggs.
Yeah, good reason to have pigs.
Heck. Chubb family, thanks for coming. They just had a new baby a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Yes, and he also really broke his ankle pretty dang good. So I hope you're healing up.
So,
Tealhouse says our kids were and are the biggest reason we started homesteading too.
Awesome.
So it's cool how kids can drive us to do things for the better, or drive us to drink. I'm kidding. Where am I? I'm kidding.
No, we don't drink.
She's a Bodler Gardens. Thanks for coming. I should say the whole channel name, because when you break it up, it's not correct. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so reason number 2. Let's see, we're 15 minutes in. To live a healthier life. So.
Sorry. Hi, Liz.
Cut in anytime. We're all about the collaboration that these live events allow. Like I love to get on a live YouTube thing and just chat with people and see other people chatting and calling people out. I love it when the host shouts out channels. I think it's cool. Yeah. So we're gonna try and shout out everyone that joins. And
we'll do our best.
And we have our favorites, of course, but we love everyone.
And a good way to get a favorite is to interact with the people. I know that why can't I think of her name? Dirt Patch Heaven. She says, I am not a robot.
Hope you can come back to the house. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for coming. But yeah, Dirt Patch Heaven, she says, I'm not a robot. Email me, and interact. And that's a great way to get shouted out, to get, to know everybody.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Okay, so to live a healthier life was our reason number 2. We wanted to, and you don't have to homestead to do this, but I think it's a great byproduct of homesteading. Growing your own food, so much healthier than, even, you can buy organic, you can buy free range eggs, whatever, but I still love and will prefer anything I can do on my own in that respect as far as food goes. You just know what you're putting into it, and you know what the end product comes out to be, and you can trust that better.
And can we just talk tomatoes? If you home grow a tomato, is it the same as what you buy in the store? No. So you ask Rose from Wholesome Roots about that. She knows all about her tomatoes. But man, so your product that you're getting is not even close a lot of times to the same thing. So gardening is a big deal.
Plus, it can help with your budget. Growing your your own food. You know, it takes a lot of, if you don't know how to do it, there's definitely a big overhead there in the beginning as you trial and error things, and you know, but in the long run, it definitely helps the budget, does it not?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to chat. No, it makes me physically ill to go to the store and buy squash when I know that I could have bought a squash seed, a seed or a starter, you know, and had a million squash for pennies, you know, or to pay like $6 for this tiny little chunk of my favorite squash. So really the budget, it's a huge saver if you can, you know, get a garden in. I know up front it does cost a little bit, but your savings are just gonna explode.
So every time you bang your hands down on the table, that can shake.
Sorry, I'll stop shaking the table.
Moving on a little, number 3, sustainability, and this is a big topic, but just to hit on a few aspects of sustainability. What we like about living a more self-sustaining life and whatnot is the life skills you learn from doing
Chub,
that.
thanks for coming. His baby's crying. He's got to go snuggle that baby. Sorry.
No worries. So, life skills. The life skills you learn from trying to live a more sustainable life.
Yes.
Invaluable. You know when crap hits the fan. If crap hits the fan,
When it hits the fan. Yeah.
Grocery stores aren't available, or what are the modern conveniences. The more you're able to do and know how to do on your own when that happens, I think it's great to be prepared in that way. And you know, just being self-sufficient and not dependent on government. You know, and sometimes you have to be. There were points where we, you know, early on in our marriage, it was tough, and we had government assistance, you know, and
we were grateful for it.
We were very grateful for it. It serves a purpose,
but
it's always more fulfilling to be able to do things on your own, I think.
I agree. Well, and Jonah said when there's no grocery stores, you ask most of the kids today. I mean, it's funny, you say, where do you get the Thanksgiving turkey? And the responses are hilarious. But really, these kids are growing. They don't know where the meat comes from. And that is one thing I have been grateful for with our kids, that they know where our freezer full of pork came from. Emma was really excited last year to send those pigs to freezer camp because she was done feeding them. But it really makes us more grateful for the meat. Makes us more, I don't know, there's a...
Yeah, well, and so nifty thrifty bits, your comment, and the fact that your children are learning these sustainable life skills too is awesome. That was my second point on sustainability, passing those skills on to the next generation. You know, it's an awesome thing to do. So.
Yes, and Liz Zorab, sorry if I said that wrong, says that she bought a chicken that tasted like plastic. So that doesn't sound tasty at all. Dang it. And yeah, nonetheless, Homestead. She says, I swear I can taste chemicals in produce. Fresh, homegrown tastes way different. I agree.
It does, and when you've been off those store-bought produce for so long, it's a really stark difference when you do eat it and taste it. Just something about it. So.
Right. And it looks like Rose made cheese today. I have got a gallon of goat's milk in my fridge just begging me to make cheese. So I need a video, Rose, because I don't know what I'm doing.
You better have vlogged that. Anyway, so moving on, number 4. We love working with animals. I didn't grow up on a farm. You didn't grow up. You guys had chickens and a horse.
But nobody knows what happened to them. To this day, I still keep asking. Yeah. We came home and the feathers everywhere, and nobody will tell me what happened. I don't know if they're trying to shelter me. But my mom, seriously, like a year ago, says, I have no idea what you're talking about. So maybe I dreamed it up that we had chickens. I don't know.
So again, homesteading is a very personal thing. For us, we include animals on our homestead, and we do that because we love to take care of animals. We love to learn about them. We love to see happy animals. We love, like the other day, the video where the cows were just running around. I could have just stood out there forever watching them just run and frolic in the spring grass.
Yes.
When we had bees, we would just sit out there and watch the bees go in and out of the hive. It was fascinating.
And cheap entertainment.
Cheap entertainment. And so maybe that's just, that's something anyway, one of our things, but we love taking care of them and the experiences that we gain from it. And then you also gain a greater respect for the animals.
Yeah.
Definitely, that definitely happened for me when two things happened last year. We grew pigs for the first time, and so from when they were just weaned to going to the slaughter, and then seeing the meat on our table, and knowing where it came from, what they went through, and reflecting back on the experiences we had with them, and the chickens, the roosters that we slaughtered last year, the first time we ever did that. Roosters don't make for tender meat.
No,
they're tough.
They are not.
But we threw them in a crock pot, and there was still something about eating an animal that we had raised for a period of time. There's something fulfilling to it, and it's definitely hard to get, at least for me, in the right mindset where I can. I'm trying to think of a politically correct word here. Slaughter an animal. It's not easy. And we raised our turkeys last year.
2 years in a row we've done turkeys.
Yeah. So
tasty.
Anyway.
When in Idaho. Hey, thank you. You've been on. I didn't get to say hi. And Be Not Slothful. Hello. And Snool. I said that wrong. I'm sorry. Thanks for joining me.
What?
Snool.
Oh yeah. Good.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for joining us. Hey, Be Not Slothful. Thanks for all the helpful information on rabbits.
Yes, we
and
need to.
Looking forward to more content from you guys as well.
Thank you.
Hopefully sometime we can do some kind of collaboration with you.
Yes.
So reason number 4.
They're from Holland.
5.
The awesome channel that I can't pronounce is from Holland. It is so fun to hear where everybody is from. So thank you. Thanks for coming.
Some pictures of Holland. It's a beautiful place.
Yes, and like Liz is saying, and she has a fun channel. You guys should check her out. Hardest part of homesteading is processing the animals. It really is. It's been amazing to me though how quickly they become meat. Like I cried the first time we slaughtered our turkey. I mean, when it was dying, it was really hard for me. But then when it was over, and you're like, okay, this is meat, and I'm going to respect its life and enjoy it. And it's hard, but like we've said, it makes you more grateful for the meat.
Yeah,
I think.
All right, so number 5, mental health. This was a big one for us, and I've talked about it in other videos.
You're Not Slothful gets called Sloth. There's your new nickname.
Sloth. What's up, Sloth?
Yeah, that's funny.
So mental health, for me it's a big thing because, like I've mentioned in previous videos and in my tools for depression, I talked about how important it is for me to stay busy and to have a job, a project.
Liz, you need to go to bed. It is 1:23 in the morning in the UK.
Good grief! Thanks for joining us. You're awesome.
Sorry, I keep jumping in.
So anyway.
And Green Acres Ranch is in Canada. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Green Acres.
Okay.
Art and Homesteading. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us. Love you. Brenda Carrison, and Don Quixote. Thanks for joining us. You're missing all these people. I didn't hear you shout them out.
I know. Thanks for coming.
Thanks so much, because we know it's been a busy day for lives, and we almost didn't do this because of that. So thank you. Mental health. Got to have a project. Homesteading. Lots of projects all the time. Like, there is always something that I can be doing, and you can't keep up. The more you dive into homesteading, the more you venture into different aspects of it, the more projects there. And it's very good for my mind and my brain to stay busy and to be productive. I think it's good for everybody to be productive. It's got to be a healthy thing.
Yes,
right?
Great. Thanks for coming nonetheless. You're awesome. We'll talk to you later.
Yep, thanks for joining us.
Being busy is, I think, good for anybody. I mean, there's a lot of time. During the winter, I would just sit and crochet because I like to sit and crochet, but gosh, after sitting too long, you've got to get up and get your body moving. It is healthy. It's good for the mind. It's good for the body. It's good. Be Not Slothful, like the awesome channel. Be Not Slothful.
And you can for mental health. There are other outlets for that, you know, not homesteading, but
Oh, Andy Rupert! Hello, we miss you too.
oh, Andy.
He was
Hey,
a friend in high school, and he's fantastic.
It's been a while.
Yes.
Anyway, mental health, big one.
Hey, Dave.
And I'll just say this on mental health: doing YouTube videos is also very helpful in that respect. It's helpful. I don't know what it is about being on a YouTube video. I want to say this, and I almost don't want to say this, but I can almost be more myself on camera and be more open to people than in real life. Does that make any sense? Anyway, it's helped me a lot. So, and it helps motivate me to get doing things that I need to get done. And, you know, when I get in my depressive states, whatever you want to call them, it's really easy for me to just lay in bed and hide from the world. But YouTube has helped push me out of that. So anyway.
Yeah, and Art and Homesteading says it must be hard putting yourself in the public eye with depression. It can be.
Yeah, it is. So anyway, so number 6.
And the Holler Homestead said, mental health is such a good point. I lose my mind when I don't get outside in the dirt and with the animals. There's something therapeutic. And sometimes that's the last thing you want to do is get out and do something. When I'm having a moment, Jonah's like, go outside. I'm like, I don't want to. You just want to hide and not do anything. But there is something very therapeutic.
Wholesome Roots. I'm not afraid to be my weird self on you.
I love your weird self.
In the beginning, it was hard. It's getting easier for me. And I think you're more yourself now than you ever have been on camera.
Yes, it was hard. You know, it's hard to let your crazy fly and hope that people like it. I mean, I think that.
And you gotta have thick skin when you're on YouTube as well.
You do.
And I think I've grown in that way myself personally. But
and Win in Idaho says, I think we are all designed to be creators in our own lives. Not being able to fulfill that in our own lives can lead to things like depression. And I've told Jonah, you know, growing a channel is hard, and it's hard to feel like it's worth it sometimes. And we've almost quit a few times, you know, and there's been a couple times I've told him, I said, you know, just having something to do to create the community has helped me be okay. So we've really enjoyed creating and being a part of this awesome community.
Yeah, definitely. It's been good. So
12357, thank you for coming. He says it's good to see you live.
Awesome, thank you.
So, awesome to see you live.
Yeah, one more thing on YouTube. You know, we've struggled with because we haven't seen the growth that we would hope, or that other channels have seen that have started around the same time we started it. It's really hard to not let that get to your psyche. But I think right now we're in a place where we're just like, you know, we're going to do this. We're going to make videos that we like to make, and hopefully someone else out there will enjoy them too.
Yeah.
And with that mindset, it's really helped us just push through and do our thing. So
yeah, and with that being said, what can we do better? You know, what do you guys think? How are we doing? We're not looking for just praise here. I mean, you can say, hey, we don't like this, or
yeah, we definitely want to cater to the audience that we have, and you know,
and we try to take the comments that we get on our videos. I know people enjoy our views, so we try to show more of that. You know, what are some things that you like to see or don't like to see?
Yeah, for instance, there was a subscriber that would post very thorough information about raising pigs and what we could do better and what we were doing wrong, and it was very helpful. I haven't seen him comment for a while. I hope we didn't push him away because I didn't respond every time, but he would paragraphs of information about what and why to do things with our pigs, and is very appreciated. So we love that. We're learning, you know. I think it's very obvious that we're learning, you know, in this journey we're taking.
I think you quit learning the day you die. So we're just moving along how we can.
Okay, so we're we're okay. We're at a good pace. So number 6, sixth reason for homesteading. Working for ourselves and not someone else. It is so much more rewarding when you're working for yourself than when you're spending hours and hours for someone else who doesn't care about you necessarily, or just in general, when you're working for someone else and you're giving your time for a paycheck, let's say that, you know, it's tough. It's tough, and it's so hard to do that day in and day out when you've had a taste of working for yourself and reaping those rewards for yourself. You put that hard work in, and 100% of it returns to you. So homesteading is taking us down that road. We have a goal in mind to where one day we will work 100% for ourselves and not for the man. And I think that's really what that point is, not, you know, working for the man, you know, and there are a lot of obstacles that we've got to overcome to get there.
But it's a dream.
But it's a dream, and it's a goal. That's our goal.
I think it's a goal, not a dream. I mean,
and I think homesteading is going to be the vehicle that takes us there. So,
yes.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Number 7. I don't remember talking about this one. Cheap entertainment.
Yeah, and we kind of talked about that with the bees, you know. Cheap entertainment.
Yeah.
When you're bored and you can't really afford anything because, you know, you have animals and those need to eat, and so it kind of goes into your entertainment budget. Go watch the bees.
yeah, or
the pigs running through the pasture. I mean, it really, maybe we're nerds, but it's so enjoyable. We love to sit on the front porch and just watch the kids play in the front yard, or, you know, just watch the birds fly. You know, it's just
look at the nature around us. Even in Syracuse, when we were on a more confined area, you know, that's when we had the bees. We did have them the first year we were out here, and then it was a harsher winter than we anticipated, and so I didn't prepare the hive like I should have, and they froze. Live and learn. So yeah, cheap entertainment.
Rose from Wholesome Roots says, I love working for myself, even if I'm broke. So, right? You just go watch the goats, go play with little fluffernutter, and then you don't need to go out on the town.
Yeah.
When in Idaho says, your video the other day, you mentioned castrating Apollo, and I was listening but not watching, so half focused on something else. If you gave me that, I can't read anymore. And
it gave me a start.
My son's name is Apollo. I'm sorry.
Oh. Oops.
That's funny. Not funny.
That video is going to be up tomorrow, I hope. I've got to finish editing it tonight. Our stupid camera, sometimes we'll be recording and it doesn't record audio. I don't know why.
We
so
have
on
lost a lot of things that way.
Yeah, and that day when we did that, there's a big section that there was no audio. So I've got to do voiceover on it. I think we could still make it work. It'll be good. And we're just going to post it to our channel like a regular video. We're not going to do any kind of rental or anything like that. And see where we go with that. Just, you know, take our chances.
Yeah, and it's not way graphic in nature.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's very calm. It's very... So I know there's a lot of haters out there, so we may get dinged for it, and then we'll have to look what we need to do for that. Yeah. But we'll just see how it goes.
Okay, so reason number 8 for...
Hey, Lone Star Living. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Lone Star. Glad you're here. Reason number 8.
Oh, is Liz leaving? You need to sleep, yes. Thank you for coming.
Reason number 8. It's brought us closer as a family.
Yes.
We're more involved with each other, more involved with our children. To make a homestead work with kids, you have to be. And we're very grateful for what it has done as far as for our family and the closeness that we enjoy now that I don't think we would otherwise. So.
Great. And you know, even on a separate note, but kind of the same, homeschooling has really brought our kids closer together too. Like Emma, she's 3 years older than Missy, and that's kind of a big gap right now. And when we first moved here, she spent a lot of time in her room doing her own thing. We started homeschooling, and I'll often find the two of them together in Emma's room, and it's really been a really neat switch to see our kids grow closer together, you know, by being more together.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but I love taking my son out and working on projects with him.
Oh yeah. Today was great. They were out there all day.
Yeah, today we moved to rotated the pig pasture, and he came out with me, and it was awesome, you know. Those moments, the more time you spend with the kids, the more you'll have those off-the-cuff moments where you get to teach them something, where it just happens, where the situation's perfect, they ask the right question, you're in the right frame of mind, and you can just teach them in a situation on a level where they are receptive and they soak it right in, versus, you know, like a classroom situation, or when you're trying to force a teaching situation. It just it doesn't happen the same way. So the more time you can spend with them, I feel, the more of those moments are going to happen. Just the nature of it. So,
Art and Homesteading asked if we are going to do YouTube Red for that castration video.
probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Just going to go up on the main on our channel
and just see what happens.
Yeah, you know, I really just don't even care at this point anymore. If I was to do like if I was trained to do videography and had production skills and, you know, could make a really well-produced video, I would definitely, for sure, without a doubt, do something like that. But at this stage in the game, I just don't care enough, and we're learning so much, and we have so much to grow, that we're going to put it up on our channel, and hopefully it just helps the channel itself grow in that respect, and everybody can enjoy it for what it is. So whether we make money off it or not, I don't care. We're not making money off YouTube anyway, so what does it matter?
Right. So yeah.
Okay, so
hello, Mrs. Soap Peddler's Homestead. Thank you for coming.
Awesome. Reason number 9.
Did you knife or band? We band. We did a band.
Yeah, we did. Double band.
Yeah, we borrowed the little tool thing from a friend.
Yeah,
and
I don't know, there's really nothing graphic about it. So.
There's not. But I know, in talking to Dirt Patch Heaven, she said she's had a lot of hate from castration videos.
That's too bad.
So it's, you know. And one thing I read is they said that the cows, the like mean bulls, that they show in the videos with the red cape and whatever, they said that's a Holstein cow, not castrated. So I sure don't need Mr. Crazy out in the back pasture. So banding it was.
Yeah, and it was really amazing, and you'll see it, how, I mean, the calf didn't act like it was in pain at all.
No.
I was very surprised. I was more traumatized by the experience than I think the stupid cow was.
Yeah, he didn't like being held down. And he was slightly uncomfortable. I mean, gosh, with what we were doing. I mean, but he got up and he was fine. And he was running around through the pasture the next day like nobody's business. So it was,
And the bands are still there. And anyway, All right, so reason number 9, we kind of touched on already. Love the learning opportunities. I mean, they're all around you. Again, this isn't something specific, very specific to homesteading, because you can get this in other ways. But I think for us, it facilitated those learning opportunities. It's, you know, we're doing something things we enjoy, and it creates learning opportunities at the same time. Great for us, great for the kids.
Yes.
So we love that about homesteading. And then reason number 10, we love to share what we're able to grow. So this was one of your main ones. Yeah,
so I really enjoy. My brother bought half a pig from us last year, and he has ordered another one, a full pig for himself this year, and I think sold 3 other pigs to his family and friends. And to me, that was really neat, that I can provide meat that's organic, that is pasture fed for my family, that they can't do that where they live, but I can share that. I can do that. And when my family and friends come to visit, I love to send them home a dozen eggs or a loaf of bread. You know, it really makes me happy to share what I've been blessed to do here on the homestead.
So I just saw that Be Not Slothful mentioned that one of their slaughter videos was restricted.
Age restricted.
Oh, age restricted. I didn't think about that. Dang.
Well, that's a lot more graphic than
it is.
Maybe, I don't know.
It is, but age restriction. I didn't even think about age restriction coming into play, and I could see how that would affect things. So I don't know. We'll see. It's going up tomorrow somehow. Promise you that.
Awesome. We have 24 watching and 27 likes. Thank you guys. That's so
much.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I didn't mean to cut you off. So did you finish your thought?
I did. Thanks.
Oh, okay. We do. We love sharing. We love sharing the
Yes.
fruits of our labor with others, and eventually we want to get to the point where the homestead brings in an income, to where we don't have to work for the man, but we're working for ourselves. So, but that doesn't mean we're going to stop sharing either. So
Right. And I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's we love to share. We gotta take care of our bottom line. So we try to give a good deal on the pigs and stuff for the family. So that's been enjoyable too. But they have to help pay for the meat and stuff. But
you gotta make it's a business.
Yeah. But it's so fun to share and to help in that regard. So, proceeding right. Thanks for coming.
Welcome.
She's got a fun channel. Our Sam, she did a singing song, and I swear, one evening played it like 10 times or more. He says, and then she had asked if he could do. I can't even make a sentence tonight. Anyway, he asked her to sing a different song, and for the next few days, did she sing it yet? Did she sing it yet? So he's waiting for you to sing his song. Anyway, thank you.
So anyway, there you go. There you have it. 10 reasons we homestead. 10 reasons we love to homestead.
Yes.
And we thank again Rose at Wholesome Roots for the challenge. We enjoy her channel. We enjoy her content. Look forward to more from her. And to be honest, her videos just keep getting better. She's doing a great job, and so thanks again for that. And part of the challenge is to challenge other channels.
Yeah, 5 other channels. So it's so hard. There's so many channels we wanted to shout out. Yeah.
Lots of these are tough decisions, but we narrowed it down to channels that we personally would be most interested in hearing this information from at this point in time, and tried to think of channels we haven't challenged previous as well. It gets tough.
I want to be David Hanks's neighbor. I love to fish, and I take fish into work, and the staff love them.
That's awesome.
I love fish.
I've got like three or four people at work right now that are going to be buying pork from us.
Yes, yeah. So that's fun, and he'll take eggs in and sell the eggs sometimes. And
yeah, I work in this a cubicle farm, and anything fresh and off a farm like this, people just jump all over it. It just surprised me the interest there was in it. Anyway, so back to the challenge. 5 channels that we'd love to extend this challenge out to. The first one on our list is Lone Star Living.
And that was off my memory. I think that's what it's called. And I think he's in here tonight, or she. They are in here tonight. So did I say it right? Anyway, I'll look. Keep going.
Yeah, Lone Star Living. Mini steading. We just watched a video. I think they posted today about.
Yes, Lone Star Living. I was right.
Yeah.
My brain did not fail me today.
Where they got yelled at by some crap head, we'll call him that, for metal detecting in a park. Anyway, it was funny.
Their response was pretty great. It was great.
they made some good points. I'm like, man, I want that guy on my side when I have an argument like that.
I know. Cool. It was very well done.
Holler Homestead, we love you guys. We want to see more from you, and
we're excited to see their channel grow. They're fairly new. They're a small channel. They're growing. They are so fun. They do a really good job with their videography, and I can relate to them. Her husband works quite a bit, and so she's doing the vlog, and anyway, they're just fun.
So back to Lone Star Living. I want to make sure I get it right in my head. He's the guy that he's growing, he's starting to garden and stuff, right? Is that the dude?
I think so. We should have done our homework.
Anyway, I am looking forward to hearing from him.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, Hola Homestead. Want to hear from you as well. So, and then Homesteading with the Cases. They've become good friends over YouTube with us. We love them, and I'm gonna have to give them a hard time because they're not on here.
They're not on here. I know. I should have texted him. Where are you?
So Cases, we challenge you. 10 reasons why you homestead. And then the last one, but not least, is Essential Mountain Homestead, another new YouTubing channel.
Mm-hmm. They are collaborating with Dirt Patch Heaven, which we are going to be doing that soon too. Yep. They are local to our area,
to Idaho,
and he was chatting with us through the live stream that he might come and do some type of a collaboration here. So we wanted to kind of give him a shout out to see if they would do it.
Yeah, because he's
Mr.
just starting
Hare
out.
has arrived.
He's just starting out, and I would love to hear the reasons why he's decided to do what he's embarking on, this journey he's taking. You know, they're moving up to their property soon, I believe. He's building a little home right now, basically doing the whole tiny house thing, it looks like. Anyway, so we extend that challenge to these 5 channels. Yes,
and Rose from Wholesome Roots in her shout out said, you can do this. If we didn't shout you out and you really want to do this, it's kind of open.
Yeah.
Do it, you know?
Yeah.
It's so fun, and we would love, if you do it, let us know. We'd love to watch it, you know?
Yeah.
These collaborations are so much fun, and we're glad that Rose shouted us out. It's just so hard. There's so many great people. We've got so many friends that we would like everybody to do it. Yeah. So do it. I know art and homesteading was shouted out by Rose at Wholesome Roots, so hopefully they'll get theirs up soon, or do a live. They need to do a live.
So
art and homesteading says, hi Sammy, we love you. Can you say hi?
Good night, Whimsical Wonder Farm. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you.
Thank you for coming.
We appreciate everybody's support. You know, it's tough when you're starting out, something fresh, something new. So thanks for joining us. We've had a lot of fun. We hope you have enjoyed this information, getting to know us a little bit better, and so we would like to do more lives, right?
We would. We enjoy them. We enjoy. Missy wants to say hi. We enjoy interacting. We enjoy saying hi. We enjoy. Let's all squish in. Oh, don't move the. Sorry. Emma is babysitting tonight for somebody, so she's not here with us. And Sarah, who knows where she's hiding? I can hear her, so I know she's not.
Thanks, Duckhead Homestead.
Doing things she shouldn't, but.
Duckhead Homestead's in Idaho too, right?
She is, yeah. I don't know exactly what part. I know she's a few hours away from us. She's not real close, but she is in Idaho too. Idahoans, and I'm assuming when in Idaho is in Idaho.
Yeah, so we'd like to do more live streams. We're trying to think of a schedule that we can accommodate to do a regularly scheduled thing. So we'll figure that out soon. But anyway, I think we'll end there. Good place to end?
Yeah, unless there's any questions. Let's open it up for questions.
Good idea.
Anybody have anything? We've got a few minutes. Oh, Twin Falls, Duckhead Homestead, Twin Falls. We should road trip one of these days. That's not super far away. Unless she's like, no, don't come here. Art and Homesteading says, hi, Miss. Holler Homestead, thanks. I'm glad you were able to catch us live too. It was, you know, I know there's been a lot today, and like we've said. And I know that Sutton's Days is live right now, so I'm really sad to be missing that. And she's a great channel too.
It's hard to plan. There's so many channels out there and so many people doing live streams all the time. So you just got to roll with it, right?
Got to jump in and hope for the best. So, but we have had a great turnout. It's been a lot of fun. So,
if anybody would be interested in doing, I'd like to set up a live collaboration type thing where we can all, like a couple channels maybe, get on and we do a live. I know you can do it with Hangouts, Google Hangouts, where we can all see each other and talk or something like that. If anybody's interested, message us.
So Don says, how many acres do you have? We have 4. We're on 4. We are dreaming of more, for sure. But so grateful for the 4 we have.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there's so much we can still do with what we've got, but But you know, when you get animals require space, and we just want more animals.
Yes.
And so, but anyway.
I was talking to a friend today. I'm dreaming of getting some alpacas and hand spinning yarn.
Yeah.
So,
that would be cool.
Wouldn't that be neat? Perceiving Alive says, I would love y'all to go live more. So
cool.
Thank you for the feedback.
That's encouraging.
Yes. Pizza with the kids. When in Idaho, enjoy that.
Like a conference call, exactly.
Yes. And
I
know
those at work.
I think Snoolip. I think they told me how to pronounce it earlier, and I forgot. But Snoolips is nice meeting you. I don't know if they're talking to us or somebody else, but either way, nice to meet you too.
Yeah, so we'll have to figure out the technical side of doing a collab live.
Rose says, let's do it. That would be fun.
That would be fun. Rose, you need to do a live yourself.
Yes, and she was saying that earlier. She needs to do a live. You do. And art and homesteading. You do too.
Yeah, come on, guys. Get on the ball.
It is intimidating to get on here and be like, hope I don't say something stupid. But, you know, who cares?
Well,
We're all people.
Honestly, Google hasn't made it as easy as I think it should be to set one up and do. I think they could do a lot better job, and hopefully they will. I mean, anyway, that being said, it's not terribly difficult. So,
would we have to move to get more acreage, says the Holler Homestead. So we're on a family farm, not our family. We're the first outsiders to buy family land. There are 4 acres behind us, which is the inheritance, I believe, of the people who we bought the house from. Mm-hmm. They don't have any plans of selling, but we are we have an agreement that if they are going to sell, they will come to us first. And if we ever want to move and sell, we will go to them first. So the hope is that, yes, hopefully we could acquire that 4 acres. But, you know, I'm kind of dreaming of some off-grid cabin up in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we would love to go off-grid. So jealous of those that are doing it right now.
Yes.
And that's definitely in our future plans.
Art and Homesteading is interested in doing a live collab.
That would be fun.
Perceiving a Life is interested. That would be fun.
Cool.
And then Technical Eyes Bulging Out says Mrs. Soap Peddler's Homestead. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So for more property, you know, I don't see it happening anytime soon. And I wouldn't be opposed to moving to get it, but it would have to be pretty special, a pretty special place. We love it here.
We do.
We really love it here. So.
And I'm thinking like years down the road. I mean, I would like to be here for a very long time, and maybe even one of our kids would like to buy this property. Mm-hmm. You know, Missy says me. So we love it. We love the views. The only thing I think we don't love is the road in front of us. It's busy. It's busy. Semi trucks go through quite a bit. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's, you know. We would like something a little more remote.
Yeah.
The Holler Home says we all want an off-grid cabin? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
it was so cool to meet nonetheless the other day, and they're neat people, you know. So
they are.
It was just really cool that they would take the time of the day and come visit us. And I know we've gone off about them on other videos, but still, that's still fresh in my mind that it was just really fun and really cool. So we would like to get out and meet other YouTubers. You know, we're gonna go meet with Dirt Patch. We've met with Red Poppy, and there might be a chance we could get Essential Mountain down here.
And Art and Homesteading, they're good friends. They were good friends before YouTube, but it's fun to YouTube friends. Yeah. so they're great people too.
Yeah.
Love seeing your fog in your videos.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. Just blow the culvert.
Good idea.
I know, right?
It was awesome when traffic came to a halt while the road was being
fixed. The dog
fixed.
in our videos, not the fog. The dog.
Oh, the dog.
That makes more sense. I mean, the fog's pretty.
I was thinking, well, we had a few in the beginning when it was during the winter, but okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get him in the videos more. I didn't think anybody would really be interested in the dog.
Yeah, he's love-hate relationship there, but we do really love him. A compound has been, suggested by the Holler Homestead. We all do need a compound. I think that sounds a mountain, so we don't have to see each other, but we could if we wanted to. That sounds fantastic. Awesome.
What does that mean?
Probably Art and Homesteading brought.
Oh,
maybe they found us through Art and Homesteading.
We have gotten several subscribers from Art and Homesteading. We love them.
Yes. Are you going to do bees?
Yeah.
Bees.
I'm assuming. Yeah, we want. It is in the plans.
Again, yes.
So we've just this year we've taken on so many new things. It's been information overloads for us. 5
more pigs than the previous year.
I mean,
2 cats.
Yeah. I hesitate to with the rabbits. We hesitate.
Oh, the rabbits. I forget them.
Keeping them because it just takes so much energy when you're new to all this. So bees are in the plans. We want to do more with rabbits. Be Not Slothful has been a big encourager for us on that. And so
yeah, and we're thinking we're about a week and a half into Mama Bunny being fertilized, so
yeah,
we got to figure something out soon because I don't want another incident of
totally want to do
baby bunnies.
the bucket
burrow systems.
burrows that
Amazing.
Be Not Slothful is doing.
So you guys should check them out. Be Not Slothful has an amazing burrow system, and they're almost 1,000 subscribers. So
Yeah.
show them some love, and they might already be. Last time I checked, they weren't quite there. But everybody, run on over there and subscribe. Help them out. So it's an awesome milestone. We
They did a
reached
video where
great.
they take you up to their property where their future homestead is going to be. So yeah, really excited to see that happen, and big things coming their way. So
yes. So Ryan D says, how long have you been homesteading?
Well, I'm gonna say when we started getting chickens. Well, no, even before that, because we would garden.
We would garden and can. I've always canned tomatoes. We had a peach tree that I seriously about cried when we had. That's the only regret I have leaving our previous property with that peach tree. Oh, it was amazing.
Oh yeah. There was some tears shed over that. So we've been married for what year is it? 27? 16 years, going on 17.
Yes.
4 years in, we started gardening. So whatever that math works out to be.
So that's when we bought our first home.
11?
Well, no. Yeah.
11 years? Anyway, yeah.
But even before that, I would can with my mom. So, I mean, I guess it goes into how you define homesteading.
But really for us, as a couple, homesteading, I would say 4 years into our marriage, we kind of got started down the path.
I would agree with that.
And when we started chickens, that's when things really started clicking, and we really got more
chickens, and we got ducks, and then the ducks killed the chickens, not all of them, but a good amount of them.
And we got bees.
Got rid of the ducks, got bees.
Yeah, so.
Moved here.
Yeah, it's been a journey. Good journey.
Well, awesome. Well.
All right. Well, we're going to call it a night. It's been an hour, and we're so grateful for everyone that's joined us. And after this video is posted, anybody that watches it, feel free to comment. We're always watching comments and happy to respond and enjoy that community. So thanks again for joining us. Y'all have a good night.
Thanks for coming.
I just said y'all.
Y'all.